Welcome back, everyone, to Gold Mining Simulator. It's about to change days, and we're going to bump it ahead to dawn. Alright, so we processed 2,271 yards. We only got 220, but that's not exactly accurate because I ran two more wash plants. So we really only ran 1,100 yards and got 220. 22,000 on machinery rent, and it still charged me for provision of rent, which is really weird since I bought the claim. I shouldn't have done that. But anyway, it's fine. We'll start making it now. We're going to sleep till dawn. And I believe we're on a 6 time scale right now. Yeah, 6. So we should mainly be working in the daylight. Let's get this truck dumped and get back over there. I moved spots. I finished off the one that we were digging in the last episode, and now we're back further in the claim. We're going to work our way out so we don't get trapped back there somehow with the excavator. I thought about digging this richer stuff that's right in here first, but I decided to come back here and then work our way out. We're going to dig out all these ones that are highlighted. So, let me get back in place here, and we'll continue digging. That should be pretty close there. Alright, back to the excavator. And here we go. Way too far out for that, though. This mode, there we go. I really like this view the best for digging. It's just, you can see so much better. Work things smoother. So each one of these squares here, these ones were like 150 range, but they were super shallow, so I just decided to go ahead and clear them out. We have 0, 0, 0, well, pretty much 0 all along in there. Got that pretty much cleaned out. So we came over here, and we're going to do these ones here first. And this one's got 222 ounces in it. This one's got 132. And it's super rich, too. It's like all the way through. That says 100%, in fact. This one's not as rich as a lot of overburden, but it has 251 ounces in it total. We're going to get that one. 246, and then this one's 218. This one has 243, but there's a lot of like bunk parts of it. It's like not that rich, so I'm just going to go ahead and, if we have to, we can come back later and get that. But I'm going to just do the ones that are rich, like 45% or higher, I think. And that way we get all the good stuff over dealing with stuff like this that has very little gold in it. So we're going to go with that route, and I'm going to just dig away here until we're full. Go dumper and rinse repeat until we have the equivalent of 4 wash plant loads worth. I have one laying on the ground right now, mat-wise. And then I have one that's already been processed through the gold nuggetator. And then we're going to do at least 2 more, maybe 3, before we do a clean out. But no provisions this time. This is all ours. They can't take any of it. And we've gotten... Well, we had like 32 ounces of nuggets that we got out of the last 2 runs I did off camera. I don't want to do that. We're already full. Start talking and not paying attention. I said at least 2 more runs, and then we'll do a clean out. Probably, if it works out and I can get them done quick, we'll do 3. I don't want to have another hour-long video. I want this to be like half hour, 45 minutes tops. So I've gotten 5 minutes in, and I've gotten 2 truckloads. It's probably going to be 2 runs. And I'll do like 2 runs off camera and keep doing it that way so we continue to progress throughout this season. Because if not, we'll be in here for 2 seasons. Like I said, every episode is going to be considered a day in the game. So this should be season 1 episode, or day 4, episode 4. And I think there's enough room that I can just pull up here and then turn to the left when I leave. I don't have to worry about trying to back it up in here as much. About there. I love when it turns that dark golden color. I'm thinking, ooh, yeah, come on, let's go shiny. %, okay. Full scoop here. And that puts us at like 98, I think. Oh, no. I am close to 98. There we go. Alright, and then we'll just keep rinsing and repeating. Try to get as much as we can. I've gotten the clean out part down to a pretty quick science, especially now that I realize, you know, not using the hog mats actually helps. I guess if I was doing seasons, I might do the hog mats and just like continually buy them and save them all for the very end so that I have like a boost of gold whenever I got done. Or run those through the gold nuggetator while I'm off digging. So it doesn't matter if it finishes, you know. I know I watched a guy one time, this has been a few years back. It's one of the earlier seasons. He had hundreds and hundreds of buckets and mats laying around because he decided that he was going to wait till the very end to expose how much gold he made. It was crazy. And he was also like the season winner too at the time. I don't think, yeah, there we go. I should have moved the truck forward a little bit. Especially since I still have to get these over here. That's alright though. I can work this thing pretty good, I think. Hey, a 13-ounce nugget, nice. I still haven't seen a 30-ounce nugget yet. I want to see one of those. Alright, so 66. $85. It's just gonna overfill it if I dump it all. Gotta change my camera view a little bit. There we go. A little bit left. So I think the first thing I'm going to purchase outright is going to be this dump truck. That'll take $3,800 off, so it'll bring us under $20,000 in daily rental. And I heard, I'm not sure if this is true or not, that the longer you rent it, the less it costs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over there and check it here to see how much it costs to rent. I mean, to purchase outright. And then check tomorrow and see if it changes. Alright, so let's run over here real quick. This will only take a second. Alright, so I know it's like $90,000 to buy it when you first get it. So right now, buyout's $99,000, so it's gone up actually. Price of stuff has gone up, so getting closer to summertime, stuff starts costing more. I know that was one of the things that people complained about previously. I hope that we can get this claim done out this season. It's gonna be close. I mean, the fact that we're only going for these gold spots that I have marked, it should be okay. But, I mean, who knows for sure. Alright, let's move this forward just a little bit because I want to get those ones further out. How about... we go like about there. Alright, switch back over. And go ahead and just dump this. And then I'm going to boom out so I can get back further here. I want to get as much of these gold pockets as I can. So we're going to finish this one off, and then I think we're going to jump cut the next load, or next wash plant load, so that we have 4, and it's only like half an hour video that way, instead of being over an hour like the last couple videos I've done. It's taking way more time than I thought it would, which is kind of frustrating. It feels like you're going faster than what you are. Alright. We should be getting close. I think this is 4 or 5. And I know it takes just a little over 5. I did have a partial, like a 9% or something, when we started, so there's going to be that involved too. Yeah, we're getting close here. It's 84%, so this load will top it off. I will take it back over there and start loading it up until it says the buckets are full, and then we can jump back over here. Since it's snowing and things are going a little slow. Let's go. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Look at those clouds going across the sky. That's kind of cool. I will say this, when it's snowing, you don't really see clouds like that in Alaska. I lived there for a while. It was fun, but winters got really old quick. They're just so long. You know, it's funny about the whole breaking teeth thing. Um, I've broken all of them, and the thing still works just fine. No, wait, we got it filled up before we got the notification. Let me guess, it's gonna be like 1%, huh? Turn, fool. There it is. Alright. Alright, let's go unload all this stuff. Like I said, then we'll do a jump cut, and then we'll have a big cleanup at the end. As you can see down below, there's buckets over there, so we already have it started. I'm kind of tempted to put those glory ones, like gems and glory in here, to see what happens when this gets run through the magnetite separator, if it has those other ones on it. Like, do we get gems out of that too, or do we get gems off the wavetable at all? Or does that have to be all, like, hand done with the pan? Because if that's the case, man, no thank you. I'll have to pass on that. Even though I purchased the DLC. Yeah, that's too much work to hand pan everything. Especially when you're doing like this much. I mean, think about that. We have 5 buckets off this. We got this one and the 4 down here. They would have to be hand panned. Well, I guess only this one would have to be. But still, 4 runs, that's 3 buckets. You get like 3 pans to a bucket. So yeah, that's a lot of panning. I didn't forget to put all the buckets in this time. I made sure I got them all. One more. And we do... pick up these 4. Load them in real quick. Let's do the mats. I thought I had enough to do one more run after this one. Oh, I do. Okay. I think I actually have enough to do 2 more runs if I wanted. Yeah, I do. So we get pop, pop. Now, I mean, like, I could start up the nuggetator and let that run while we're down digging, but, I mean, it only takes a minute to run the mats through. Damn it. And if you're looking down too much, you highlight the next one, and it picks it back up, so it kind of, you gotta watch for that. Alright. Gonna load all this back in. That was like 3 minutes for a change out. Maybe 4. No, it wasn't very long. So, I'm gonna do a jump cut, and we're going to start up when we get to the gold nuggetator. So I'll see you guys in a few. Alright, we're doing the old cleanup right now. The jig buckets were all about 65 grams or ounces of magnetite. And this, I've done 2 buckets so far of the nugget traps up there. And the first one was 180, the second one was 165. We're just getting the last load of mats done here, and we will start running all the gold. I wanted to keep them sort of separate if I could, because I'd like to know, what section brought the most. Obviously, it's going to be the mats every time. So that one was 165 also. So put this last mat in, get this turned on, and this should be the last bucket of that. We can turn the wavetable on. Just gotta make sure we keep feeding buckets so we get all this in one spot. This is just about done. 157 on that one. Alright, this is done. We can turn it off so we don't have this loudness. And we'll put these mats where they go. Go ahead and drop another bucket in. Alright, so these 3 buckets are going to be run by themselves. Need to pull this out. Put that down. Let's put the small bucket in. Grab the big one. Toss another bucket over here before I forget. $1,700 on the first bucket. Let's go. It's going to be a good payday, I think. So this is 4 runs total. No buckets missed like the jig bucket I missed on the last episode. Another 1,700. I may actually have to get another, yep. I need a magnetite bucket now, this time. So we gotta go dump this off too. That's gonna be nice. Where did this bucket come from? Oh, that's this. Alright, and this is done. So that goes in there. And we'll just keep going. Hopefully we get a nice little clean out here. I'm thinking it should be pretty good though. We can go ahead and take this bucket out too. Turn this off actually. I mean, we might as well take both buckets with us. We got a full bucket off of 4 loads. That's just incredible to me. That's a lot. Which, with that much magnetite coming off of those 3 buckets, we should have, I want to say probably 200 ounces right in here. Just those 3 buckets. I'm hoping for a 500 ounce cleanup, but I'll be okay if we hit like 425. And we did have I want to say 25 ounces to start. So really we need to be at like 450 at the end. I should get a second wavetable is what I should do. This thing takes so long. Let's run these up here. Hope I don't take too long doing this. Alright, so once these 3 buckets are done, we'll have a total of what came out of the jigs. And I'll have a more accurate of what we started with too, nugget-wise. I do want to try that gem thing. I just don't think it's going to work here. I think it's just going to be a waste of time here. Man, these buckets are slow. Look how slow it's going up. Yeah, good thing that's the last one of those. Then we got these puppies to do. And while that's doing that, I'm going to go detach the truck and bring it down here. Gotta watch for that notification though. This thing is 76%, so let's go ahead. Ah, don't hit that, don't. Ah, shit. Can I still get in there now? Crap, probably not. So we got 72.77 ounces. So yeah, we had like 25 ounces before. Yeah, I gotta try to move this thing back. Because if not, I can't even get to my water plant back there. That should be enough, I think. Yeah, okay. Let's go down here and start the nugget buckets. And put that magnetite in the back of the truck here. So 72.7, yeah, it's 25 ounces is what we had. That's good. Alright, let's get these 4 going. Look how much faster it's going up already. Granted, these are just the nugget buckets. The real money comes out of the miner's moss. Okay, I mean, we're already up to like 25 ounces out of those 4 buckets. Which are at the very front of the line, just catching big chunks. I mean, it's not even... all the fine stuff is the real money maker. Alright, let's see what we get here. I got 31% left, and we're going to start dumping these in. I mean, we're at 42, I want to say. Yeah, I don't think we're going to make my mark, though. We're going to be way shy of that. That sucks. I mean, unless these bring off a miracle amount. But I don't think it was as good a gold as the first batch that we did was, so... probably not going to get there. It would be 350 if we're lucky, I think. Ugh, that sucks. I mean, hell, it's going up fast, so maybe. I just don't think we're going to get 425 out of it. It's going to prove me wrong, though. Look at this. 449, so almost made it there. 303 ounces out of that. That's amazing. So we can shut this off. We'll go do the dump and smelt our gold. And this won't take very long because, like I said, we're doing 80 ounces at a time now, so we're only going to have to do, what, 6 smelts instead of, no. Yeah, 6 smelts. Instead of, what would it have before? It was 20 per 100, so 5 per 100. So it'd have been like 22, 23 right now if I didn't have the upgrades. Alright, let's dump this stuff in here and see how much we get. Toss in the small bucket. That brought it up to 1%. Now the big bucket is going to bring it up to, what? I want to say 11%. I think it's 10% for a full bucket. Yeah. That's good. So we pull the lever now. And we have 6,027 magnetite. Let's go do some smelting. I remember when I used to have like a, I don't know, 30-second load time right through here. Now it's 3 seconds. Alrighty here, let's see what we can get for upgrades. If I did this one, it's 3,500, and that would make it where we get a larger amount. But I think we best do gold loss first. And let's see, can we do gold loss again? No. Can we do this one? The time doesn't matter because I can just pause the recording, so that's not that big a deal. I mean, it only reduces it a little bit too. I think the cost is better to do. We'll do that first. So this is going to run 80 ounces, only 2,600 to, and we're only losing half of 4 ounces now instead of 8 ounces. Alright, I will see you guys when we're done smelting all this. It's going to be like probably 5 or 10 minutes. Alright, so we're just finishing off the last bar here. We have 0 gold left, and we have 6 beautiful gold bars here. Those are 76 apiece, and that one is 47. So let's go ahead and run over to the bank and see how much money we have. I think on the next one I will do the gold either loss or amount. So if I think I do amount, we can do like 320, so it'll only be like 2 smelts for the amount of money that we're doing, or amount of gold we're doing right now. Alright, so sell gold bars. I got 91, 91, 91, 91, 91, and 56, so that's going to be 500,000, a little over. We were at 343. 343, yeah, so 517. Not bad for a couple hours work. So that's going to do it for this one. I'm going to take this truck back, get everything set up for the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, concerns, tips, let me know down in the comments section. Hit that like button if you would. It really helps out the channel. I have other series too. We're doing Out of War. Season 1's already done on that. I'm doing Season 2 on Out of War. We're also got a couple other simulator games in here that we're playing. Check out the playlist. You know, hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.